Hello and welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. I'm Breaking Dad, and today we're doing number 19 in our series of UCS sets. So the one we're doing today is the UCS Tie Interceptor, which is set number 75382. This actually came out in May this year and is one of the smaller UCS sets. So they tend to release 2 a year now, so you have a small set for May the 4th and then a bigger set sort of October, November time. So this one's only got 1931 pieces, and in terms of dimensions as well, it's on the smaller side for one of the UCS sets. So it's 32 centimeters high, which is about 12.5 inches, 40 centimeters long, which is about 16 inches, and 33 centimeters wide, which is about 13 inches. So it's a reasonable size, but as I say, compared to the other UCS sets, it's on the smaller side. You will see it's part of the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars as well. So that's really nice. And again, with the box, I think the artwork's been done very, very nice there. So I keep saying nice a lot in this one. But I do love the way that the boxes are quite plain now with just a backlight behind the set. And we're having the red one on this, I think it really works well considering it's a Tie Interceptor. So if we have a look at the back, let's say we have the printed black again. I think it's classed as only having one minifigure, but there are 2 that go on the plaque, and they are actually both unique. So you have a Tie Pilot, and you have one of the Mouse Droids as well, and they are actually both unique. You have the 25th anniversary plaque as well. And I think it looks really nice on the stand. I do like the angle they've got the Tie Interceptor at. They got a scene from the film with it, and then a couple of extra views so you can actually see the interior of the ship, and also the back of it. On the top, as always, we have the showing the scale. So on this one, it's actually the Tie Pilot that it's showing. Another thing that just looks really nice. I think it'll look great in the collection. I think it'll be really good next to the UCS TIE Fighter. So without further ado, let's get this built. So here we have the completed model, and I think this looks really, really good. Not without a couple of things that I'll change, but overall a really nice build. Before we start that, let's have a quick look at the instruction manual that comes with it. Again, very high quality as we always get from LEGO. Inside it's got some bits about the designer and the differences between this and the original Tie Interceptor, which came out in 2000. And then one thing that's quite interesting is some of the design aspects of it. It actually tells you why they did it. So that's quite nice. That's actually a really good read. But let's get on to the set itself. So, I say on the stand, I think this just looks phenomenal. But that brings me to first gripe with this actually. I think the stand is too flimsy. It's most of the other sets, it feels solid on the stand. With this, you can actually see it leaning to one side because the stand just isn't sturdy enough. Not a major issue, just a bit of an annoyance really. But it works, yeah, it holds it up. It's going to be sat on the shelf, no one's going to be touching it, but yeah, I will have to try and set it so it's completely upright before we leave it up there. It has the printed plaque, which I'm so pleased that they went to printed plaques. That's really nice. The picture of the Tie Interceptor on it, it's really gorgeous actually. It seems, in some ways, it actually seems a better print than it used to be because it seems the colours seem more vibrant. So I think that's a good step change. Then we have the 25th anniversary plaque, which is really nice. Yeah, it's in most of the 25th anniversary sets, and I love the print on that. And then we come to the two minifigures. So firstly, we have the Tie Interceptor / Tie Fighter Pilot. It is unique to the set. I'm not quite sure what makes it unique. It's probably the face, to be honest. But so it has got a pilot, a single face, which is quite strange because it doesn't only have two faces if it's got a helmet. But the print on this is really nice. It's got printing down both arms, front and back of the torso, and front of the legs as well. It's quite subtle because the TIE Fighter pilots are pretty much just in black. So it is, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. So it is black with like silver and grey on it. But the detail is amazing. It's got the airbox thing like that they have on the front. That's got loads of detail in it. The belt they've got on. And then the helmet itself, it's just really, really nicely designed. Again, good printing on the top. The logos on it have come out really crisply. I think that is a really, really nice minifigure. Just figured out. So actually, you see a bit of the back of the head, which is why there's no second face on it. But that is really good. I like that. And then you come to one that the class is a minifigure, but it's actually a sort of a micro build. So we have the little Mouse Droid, which is, its proper name is the MSE 6 series repair droid. But I think most people know this as the Mouse Droid. So it's basically you have the middle section and then two identical sections I've run just to give it that symmetrical look. It says it's unique. So I think it's slightly bigger than the Mouse Droids I've had in the past. But that's nice, I like that. And not quite sure why it's with this set, but it's a nice little build. The ship itself is gorgeous. It's really, really nice. We'll start around the back of it. So on the back, they've newly designed the engine exhaust port to make it more hexagonal. There's detail, so greebling on the inside of it, so that's really, really nice. And I think they've picked up the shape of that perfectly. One of the things they have done for this whole section is use new techniques that they haven't used before on the previous TIE Fighters and so on to get the more rounded feel of the cockpit area for this. And I think it works really well. I mean, the whole thing is quite organic in the way it's the shapes are, so that's nice. As I say, it's inside, loads of detail. Quite a lot of the I think it's probably about 7 bags. It's just, in fact 9 I think it was just this centre section. But the detail inside is insane. There is a little hatch. I'll have to take a photo to show this because you won't see it otherwise. So you got the pilot seat on the inside and 13 stickers. So it's there's a lot. So he's literally got screens all the way around him. And the worst sticker is a 1x1 circular piece. I hate putting them on. But the detail on it is phenomenal. I love it. I say it's just even sitting here, it's really too dark inside to see any of that detail, which is a shame because there is so much of it. The hatch itself is printed, so that's really nice. And then you have the huge printed glass dome on the front of it. So the thing that's very iconic about this is the design of that sort of windshield section. And it's just really, really nice printing. Everything about this I think has been really thought of a lot. Then you get onto the wings, and this was probably the most boring part of the build, because you literally, both these, I think there's what would it be? I think there's 8 bags for these, and another 4 bags for these, so about 10 bags in total for the wings. And it's identical on either side, so it wasn't the most interesting build, but I think the end result is worth it because it looks really nice. We did have one issue though. So you got these on the inside here. You've actually got a 6x10 black plate, which was missing for one of them. So George has managed to find me some 2x6s, and we've filled in the gap. So I have ordered the part from LEGO. They are very good at that, so I have no issue with the fact that I'm going to get the piece. It was very annoying that it wasn't there in the first place. It probably got through the weight checks because there was the little bag which has all the pieces in for the lasers on the front of it. There was 2 of them, so I have spare pieces for that, but I didn't have the big black plate. So say, fortunately, Georgia got some pieces I could use on there, so it looks good. But I will change it to the proper piece when it arrives. So the wings itself, there's talk about strange pieces. So we actually have console controllers on either side of the ship, which is a little bit strange, but it works. You sort of lose the fact that they are controllers. And then the wings, there's a feature on this which is a really nice throwback to the original 2000 Tie Interceptor UCS set, because this is the second UCS set of this. So on the targeting system, you actually have 2 spades, or shovels, depending on where you're from, which I thought was a bit strange when I first saw it. It looks okay, I have no problem with that. The reason they've used them is it was the design from the original one in 2000. And it was the first time there was a piece like this, so an accessory piece, that was used for something that wasn't what the accessory was. So this is what kicked off all these sort of strange uses going into models. So they've kept it, and I think that's a really nice sort of nod to the older version of this Tie Interceptor. Looks wise, no comparison. This just looks so much more like the actual ship. The old one was a bit more blocky. This was probably hexagonal rather than circular, and the wings weren't a very nice shape. But it was 24 years ago, and 24 years ago, with the pieces that are available and the techniques that were known, it was an amazing model. Don't get me wrong, but this is so much better. And they actually decided to release this. It's nearly the 25 years since they did the first one, so that's why I decided to do this as the 25th year or 25th anniversary of the Star Wars Lego. So that's really good. The panels themselves. So these are the solar panels that they have on the ship, and these pieces here, these sort of angled pieces, are brand new for this set. So you haven't seen these ones before. There is another piece that's brand new for this set, but I can't remember off the top of my head which one it is. It does say in the manual. In fact, let's have a quick look. I'm sure there was a second piece that was unique. Oh, the train wheel elements have never been done in grey before. So it's not a new piece, but it's a new colour. The lasers on the end, I think, work quite well. It's actually, I think on the old one it was a long sort of sniper rifle. On this one you've got a little gun, which actually becomes the end of the laser. So again, innovative design with the pieces they used. But I think it looks really nice. So let me take this off. It actually comes off really easily, and it does say in the book to hold it by the middle, not by anywhere else. Because what I want to try and show you is the inside of these wings, because there's loads of detail on this. So the greebling that's on this is pretty good actually. It looks like there's some sort of mechanical bits going on there, and it's just really nice. As I say, you can probably see the spade piece is a bit better on this now as well. So you got the top and bottom here on the targeting system. And I think overall, I'll try and show you the engine port as well. Overall, it's just, yeah, I really like it. As I say, it's one of the not as expensive UCS sets. You know, it's the May release, so it's the smaller of the two, but it's, apart from the stand, it doesn't feel like a less expensive UCS set. I think this is going to look absolutely amazing when I get it next to the TIE Fighter, because I think they complement each other really, really well. Need to try and find a way to find a place with that and also the X-Wing, because they do really go well together. And I would definitely recommend this. I say, as a UCS collector and also Star Wars collector, amazing. And even if you just get into the Star Wars, I say it's not that expensive for what is a fantastic looking set. So go and buy it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this review, as I'd love to know your comments, see what you think about this compared to the 2000 original version of the TIE Interceptor, and just as a build in general. If you haven't already, please give me a like, subscribe to George's channel, and watch out for next week's video, which is going to be Wolverine's adamantium claws.